In a jaw-dropping turn of events, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has thrown down the gauntlet, offering to resign if it secures Ukraine's coveted spot in NATO. But what's really going on behind the scenes? Is this a genuine act of patriotism, or is there a deeper, more sinister plot unfolding?
Так, з останнього. Якщо мир для України, якщо вам дуже потрібно, щоб я залишив свій пост, я готовий. Друга історія, можу поміняти це на НАТО, якщо є такі умови одразу, щоб довго про це не говорити. Я фокусуюсь на безпеці України сьогодні, а не за 20 років. І не збираюсь бути у влади десятиріччя. Тому це, напевно, мій фокус і бажана мрія.
Zelensky's bold proposition comes on the heels of a fiery clash in the Oval Office with President Trump and Vice President J.D. Vance. Tensions escalated as accusations flew, leaving many to wonder, is there more to this story than meets the eye?
What kind of diplomacy, J.D., you are speaking about? What do you mean?
I'm talking about the kind of diplomacy that's going to end the destruction of your country.
Yes, but if you
Mr. President, with respect, I think it's disrespectful for you to come into the Oval Office and try to litigate this in front of the American media. Right now, you guys are going around and forcing conscripts to the front lines because you have manpower problems. You should be thanking the president for trying to bring an end to this conflict.
Have you ever been to Ukraine that you say what problems we have?
Some speculate that this public showdown was orchestrated to divert attention from covert negotiations. Could it be that Zelensky's resignation offer is part of a grander scheme, a calculated move in a high-stakes geopolitical chess game?
Well, still in Europe this morning, and Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky has claimed that he's willing to exchange his presidency for peace. Speaking at a press conference, Mr. Zelensky expressed interest in having US President Donald Trump as a partner to the country. That's despite Mr. Trump accusing Ukraine of starting the war and calling Mr. Zelensky a dictator for cancelling elections due to the conflict. The Ukrainian president claims he's focused on the country's long-term security.
And what about the timing? With whispers of secret deals and backdoor agreements, we have to ask, who stands to gain the most from Zelensky's potential departure? Could this be a power play by external forces aiming to install a more compliant leader in Ukraine?
І я вважаю, що в їх просторі, в якому вони знаходяться, вони вважають, що це закінчення війни. І я навіть впевнений, що вони вважають, що це дійсно великий успіх і що Путін не ризикне піти знову. А ми вважаємо, що повинні гарантії безпеки. Так, ми розуміємо, що це дороговартісно і не так просто домовитись про ceasefire тощо. І ми хочемо гарантувати безпеку для наших людей.
Moreover, the sudden involvement of Senator Lindsey Graham calling for Zelensky's resignation raises eyebrows. Is this a coordinated effort to reshape Ukraine's political landscape, aligning it more closely with certain international agendas?
Am I embarrassed about Trump? I have never been more proud of the president. I was very proud of J.D. Vance, standing up for our country. We want to be helpful. What I saw in the Oval Office was disrespectful, and I don't know if we can ever do business with Zelensky again. I think most Americans saw a guy that they would not want to go in business with. The way he handled the meeting, the way he confronted the president was just over the top. So I think the relationship between Ukraine and America is important, vitally important. But can Zelensky do a deal with the United States? After what I saw, I don't know.
Do you think President Zelensky needs to resign to resume these peace talks?
He either needs to resign and send somebody over that we can do business with, or he needs to change.
As the plot thickens, we must remain vigilant, questioning the narratives presented to us. In the world of international politics, things are rarely as they seem. Stay tuned as we uncover the layers of this unfolding drama.
If it's about peace in Ukraine and you really want me to leave my position, I am ready to do that. Secondly, I can exchange it for NATO if there is such an opportunity. I'll do it immediately without a long conversation about it. I'm focused on Ukraine's security today and not in 20 years. I don't plan to be in power for decades.
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more amazing content like this. And hey, tap the bell so you never miss an upload. Thanks for watching.